So apparently things are happening in this game right now. Well, first of all, it's now a big patch. Well, it actually has been for a while, but I haven't really been playing. So this is all new to me. So I have like no add-ons right now, nothing, just like a fresh WoW client. The war chief awaits. Ronex, there are important matters I would like to discuss with you, but discretion is of the utmost importance. Meet me in my chambers in the Undercity, where I can assure our privacy has not been compromised. Ensure that you are not followed. Orgrimmar has become riddled with SI7 spies. It would seem that Zed King Anduin and Matthias Shaw are desperate to know what our next move is. How admirable. Report to Warchief Sylvanas Windrunner in the Undercity. Okay. So we're gonna go there and report to our warchief. I have no idea what's going on with our bags. To our warchief Sylvanas. Do we still get... Okay. So you still get to use your legendaries. You still have your sets active. They are not... Like, item level has been shrinked. I used to have 6 million health. Now it's 30,000. Oh, it's so weird to see. Oh my lord, it's so weird. Okay. Interesting. There's still... Oh, you still get Awakening Essences. Well, that's nice. That's convenient. I wonder if you could still get those after Legion ends and like farm the legendaries from Legion, but like you can... Like they would be irrelevant, but you can still get them for the appearances and whatnot. That would be nice. I hope that's the case. So I don't even have my hotkey for the mount active because it was all in like bartender, so... Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna get all of my add-ons working and everything, and then we are going to hang out with our war chief, right? Field medic. Only two left on field medic. Only 2 left. And then the pre-patch hit right when I was like 2 left. Only 2 left. Okay, so I got some add-ons running. Kind of figured out my bag a little bit. I just have a bunch of trash. I have like a lot of first aid nonsense that I no longer need because that's not a thing anymore. So that's fine. So we're just gonna go to Sylvanas right now and just talk to her, see what's up. So far, like the most noticeable change for me as a shaman is the fact that I don't have that gust of wind ability. I swear, like every time I exited a building or something like that, I like tried to do like that gust forward, like to save me, I don't know, like a split second of time to get somewhere, and like I'm like so used to doing that I just keep spamming it, even though that's not a thing anymore. Like that's no longer an ability unless I'm missing something really huge and it's somewhere, I don't know, it's just not there. Like it used to be a talent that you would get at this tier, I think. I don't even remember which tier it was, but it was like rivaling the... Oh, it was rivaling the Windrush Totem, I think. Pretty sure. So it'd probably be somewhere here. Maybe Nature's Guardian. Whatever the case, I really missed that one. So that's not what I wanted to open. There we go. Oh, this is like... What? That's so weird. Okay. So they like upgraded it or something? I haven't touched it in ages. Okay, so there we go. War Chief. War Chief is right where she needs to be. So let's go find her. Shall we? I'm actually gonna stick with like the default UI this time, because it's actually kind of neat. I used Bartender for like the longest time, but this stuff is nice. And also you have like this cast on button down by default now, so like there's kind of no reason for me to switch to Bartender. Like that was like my biggest deal with it, and you could even like enable it in console, but I just didn't want to mess with that. So yeah, hey Sylvanas, are you looking at the map? Fun map?
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Yes, glad you could make it so quickly. Silicis, that has been the name of the game, or rather that is what I wanted the Alliance to believe. Make no mistake, Azerite is just as powerful as it is rumored to be, but I have bigger plans in mind. High Overlord Saurfang is leading an army towards Silicis. By now he should be in the Northern Barrens. I want you to intercept him and notify him that the preparations are complete. Preparations for what, you ask? Why, we are going to capture the World Tree.
What are we if
Okay.
not slaves to this torment?
War Chief may ask you why we want to capture Teldrassil. Time is not a luxury we possess, but I respect your desire to know more. Sylvanas points to Silitus on the map. This has forever altered the balance of power in Azeroth. Deposits of Azerite are being located across the world. Though we do not yet understand its full potential, it is clear that this substance has vast destructive capability. What will war look like in 20 years, in 100? How can the Horde hope to defend its borders if the Alliance controls the flow of Azerite? What is certain is that the Alliance will use their Nessus as a safe harbor for funneling Azerite into the Eastern Kingdoms. Anduin Rin will build powerful new weapons, and sooner or later he will turn them upon our homelands. First he will strike at the Undercity and Silvermoon, then his gaze will fall upon Kalimdor. For the sake of the Horde's future, we must be first to act. By occupying their Nessus, we will control the flow of Azerite and ensure it cannot be used against us. The Alliance will dare not attack its own city for fear of harming civilians. With a single stroke, we will guarantee generations of peace. The Kaldrai will defy our occupation unless we break their spirits. We must inflict a blow that will show them what is at stake. They need to lose something, someone in whom they have absolute trust and faith. A symbol of hope. The Dark Lady narrows her eyes. Malfurion Stormrage must die. Oh damn, we're gonna kill Malfurion? It's gonna happen? We're gonna kill Malfurion? That's crazy. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna go to Northern Barrens. Wait, is there even a way to get out of this place somehow? Like, my god, I can't remember. By the way, the frame rate is really, really good. Like, whatever they did with this patch to improve the engine, my god, it's so much smoother. Maybe it's because I don't have some of the stupid add-ons that I had running that would, like, hog up some CPU cycles or something like that. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but it's running so damn well. Oh, this is so cheap. Only 10,000 for maps? For all the flight points? That's super cheap. 500 gold for that. Wait, I thought I bought everything. Did they add new stuff? No, this is the old stuff. Why is it not unlocked for me? I was 100% sure that I bought everything. So, Northern Barrens, right. I was trying to figure out how to get out of Undercity. I mean, I can just use my Astral Recall, right? But maybe there's like a portal to Hellfire Peninsula? Really? Is this the only place Undercity sends you to? Well, that's just lame. That's just lame. Okay, let's just get out. Get out the good old-fashioned Shaman way. I like this, by the way, like what they did with PvP talents. It's actually very like concise and nice, I think. Yeah, and you have like all of them unlocked from the start, so you no longer have to spend like hundreds of hours on PvP before you can use all of the talents. I can't gust myself. That's so weird.
I am looking forward.
Do I have this? I do. I can't buy anything though, so let's go. I also kind of miss my movement speed. Or do I have more movement speed? I don't know if I have more movement speed with my wolf now, because I have the talent that increases it to up to 20% extra. But I kind of feel like I'm moving slow. Maybe that's because I'm used to having like Rhaegar as my companion, and he's still there, but it only works in like open world, Broken Isle zones. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here and back to Orgrimmar. Just doing just a little bit of inventory management, you know? Just making sure that everything is nice and neat. You don't want your inventory to be a mess, because then you can't find anything. Unless you just look for it, and then you just find it immediately. But what is that? Oh, battle pet tamers, really? Really, game? Okay, do I have all of this enabled? Everything that matters is on. Okay. Northern Barrens, how far in? Oh, is it just Crossroads? Oh, it's a bit north of Crossroads. He sure took his time to like get to Silitis. Like really, he only got here. That's just sad. That's just sad. Can I zoom in this? Okay. Man, it's like I'm playing a new game right now. It's so weird. I only like stopped playing it for like a month, and it's like somehow new. I don't know why. I really don't. But I like it. I like it. I like that feeling. Have my Skada, have my Z-Pearl, I believe that's the name of the add-on, Bagnon. Okay, so I got the important add-ons installed. I don't even know. I guess I could add Sexy Map and whatever. I also have Weak Auras installed, but all of the scripts are actually made for Legion, so lots of them are probably broken, and I'm not sure what to do about that, because there are like a little bit of them. Like it's not just 2, 3, it's like 20 or something like that, and updating all of them will be a pain. Oh dang, look at this force. Oh, this reminds me of the garage times. The good old garage times, where we had just siege engines everywhere. That was a lot of fun. Dang. Dang. Look at them. These guys are ready for a fight. We got our Kodo caravans, which are empty. Why would you have... Oh my god. Horde, what are you doing? What are you doing, Horde? Hello, Saurfang. Saurfang. Oh, that's an epic wolf. Wait, you know what I want to do? Before we do anything, really? I want to move this a bit lower. Right? Let's do that. And maybe I should figure out a different add-on for the player frames, because I really hate the default ones. They are just so bad. They are just so bad. Okay, Saurfang, let's go.
Now's not the time for pleasantries.
I have been awaiting your arrival, Ronix. I have halted our march until I received word that we were ready to divert. What comes next will be a coordinated, synchronized attack on key outposts in Ashenvale. If we act quickly, we will destroy the Calderized defenses and clear a path all the way to Darkshore. Stormwind will surely send reinforcements to stop us. We have to conquer Teldrassil before they arrive. I will divert the troops, meet with our operative Lorash outside Astronar for further instructions.
The soldiers of the Horde, ready your blades. Today, we march on the Kaldori.
What? We didn't hear anything. No Loktar Gar, no for the Horde. God damn it. That was so weird to have him voiced and then silence. That was so weird. Okay, so we're gonna go to Astronar. It's like an elven village in the oh no, it's this one. I thought it would be this one, honestly. But I guess that makes sense too. Okay, so apparently we are just straight up attacking Teldrassil. So this is Teldrassil. It's basically a giant... Okay, can I actually make it so that we see it from here? No. Okay, so we are definitely too far from that. Okay, cool. Ashenvale. Man, the first time I've been here, I was so excited. I think my first experience with Ashenvale, I was like running on the outskirts here, and then there were just like bears and spiders everywhere. They were killing me. That was fun. Oh, good times. Good times. What's happening here? Ooh. Lorash. Wait, how far can I zoom out? Okay, cool. Good to know. Hey there, Lorash.
Let's not waste time.
Saurfang says it's time. Excellent. Hundreds of rogues have already attacked Caldrai outposts in Ashenvale. On my signals, they will begin the next phase of this war, sowing chaos. My colleague died not far from here, so I could use your help. If we stay out of sight, the town won't even know it's under attack before we have all of its guards down. I have a poison that will kill them quickly and silently. If you signal to me which targets are safe to attack without being noticed, I will put them down. What do you say? Let's go.
First, let me signal the others to begin their assault.
Oh, is it like
This fire burns with purple smoke. They should see it rise above the trees soon.
Okay.
After you, champion, you mark the safe targets. I'll bring them down.
Oh, so this is what's happening. Marked. Okay. Let's go, Lorash. Let's kill some elves. Oh yeah, let's use their weapons against them because they're like all stealthy and stuff. It's our turn to be stealthy. Is that safe to attack? I don't even know. I don't even know, man. What am I supposed to do? I feel like I'm about to be sick. What? Okay, kill this guy. Good stuff.
That wasn't a guard, but far be it from me to stop us from murdering the Alliance.
Oh, whoops. Oh my god, no, don't do that to me. Okay. Well, that's not safe, right? There are like 2 of them. That's not gonna be a safe kill. We need to find them one by one. There's a poison vendor. Okay, let's poison the poison vendor. You know? That only makes sense.
A guard, but far be it from me to stop us from murdering the Alliance.
Yes, just kill all of them. It's only fair, right? Trade goods merchant, slaughter her. We are evil now. We are just full evil mode.
That wasn't a guard.
Oh my
Far be
god.
it from me to stop us
Okay,
from murdering
just
the
go
Alliance.
kill them. Just let's kill the guards. Enough murdering merchants and stuff. Am I like fully invisible? Or am I stealthed? Because that's different. Oh, let's kill their captain. Now that's a worthy kill. Focus on your partner. Strike with purpose.
No. This one belongs to me.
What do you mean that?
Nothing quite as satisfying as taking out an Alliance commander. And so easily.
Oh, I'm glad I did that. It actually had a unique interaction. That's fun. What about if we kill this person? Oh,
It wasn't a guard,
okay.
but far be it from me to stop us from murdering the Alliance.
I thought he wasn't even
Hey,
complaining
careful
anymore.
with the civilians. We may draw the guards' attention.
Don't worry, it's just an innkeeper. Nobody cares about them. Man, okay. This is like the strongest rogue ever. Like he's holding this cloak forever. That's an amazing amount of skill right there. Yeah, skip slaughtering them, yes, quite. Okay, one more guard. Hey there, Sentinel. Die.
That should do it. How does it feel to single-handedly sack an entire city?
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Oh my god, I thought like they had almost no health. I thought I would actually one-shot them because they had like 9,000 health or something, and only now I realize that I also don't have a lot of health. Like,
war
it's supposed to be like
abounds
that.
with opportunity.
We did it. Hopefully the other outposts fared as well as we did. My end of the bargain is done, troll. I am going to check on the other outposts to make sure none of my brothers and sisters are in trouble. Meet with the war chief and inform her that Astronar has been secured. If everything has gone according to plan, she should be well on her way. Oh, and try not to hog all the glory, yeah? Laura smirks at you.
Killing is its own reward, but gold works too.
Yeah, he likes killing stuff. I don't know who this guy is and why he is here, but he sure likes killing. Oh, she's like right here. A timely arrival indeed.
I have no time for games.
That was a perfectly executed strike, Chronix. Saurfang shall establish our troops here. Now that Astronar is ours, I shall continue my hunt for the only creatures that can stop our march to victory, Malfury and Stormrage. Our next order of business will be to establish a foothold at the base of Darkshore. Commander Grimfang of the Zaramgar outpost should be able to accommodate an incoming army. Inform him of our arrival and ensure the necessary preparations are made. Okay. Well, see ya guys, I have a flying mount. Oh, so we're gonna go all the way there? That's cool. What do we got here? We gotta talk to everybody. Talk to the innkeeper. Do they want me to bind my Hearthstone here? The warchief needs rations and lodging for an incoming army. We're a small outpost, but I will gather what we have. The warchief and her army will want for nothing. I swear it. Loktar. Wonderful. Just what we wanted. Grimfang. Okay. Give me a second, Grimfang. What do we need from the weaponsmiths? I guess weapons? Warchief Sylvanas Windrunner requires your aid repairing her soldiers' weapons. My forge is always ready. Oh, it's so sad. Oh my god, it's so sad. She doesn't require this blacksmith, weaponsmith, to forge weapons. She just wants him to repair her awesome weapons. Like... Blacksmiths are so like undervalued in this game because everyone is like, oh my god, I have this legendary axe. So all of the blacksmiths are just gonna repair that thing instead of forging something epic themselves. Commander, the warchief asks that you prepare your outpost for an incoming army. Zaramgar will stand ready for the horde. Yes, let's unlock the flight master. Wait, do I actually have to go all the way back? Now that's weird. It really seems like we are just straight up capturing Ashenvale. Ashenvale? Is this how it's... Yeah, Ashenvale. Was Ashen Forest? Ashenvale? Whatever. It really seems like we are capturing it for the horde only, right? Like we just slaughtered the whole outpost of the elves. Even though like this whole thing used to be Alliance. Like this section of the map. And now just horde just overwhelms. We are just overwhelming them. Feels good, I guess. Hey there, Saurfang. Oh yeah, Horde City. Hell yeah. A force this large has not moved in Ashenvale in a long time. I hope Zaramgar is ready to accommodate the might of the Horde. Do you see all the wisps about? I have seen this once before. When the demon Archimond was felled by the sting of hundreds, no thousands of wisps. That was an amazing scene, by the way. This can mean only one thing. Malfurion is beckoning the aid of his ancestors. The warchief has already taken a scouting party ahead to Darkshore to intercept him. Please, Ronix, find the warchief and see if she has yet caught her prey. We have secured all of Ashenvale, but we must keep the pressure on.
Honor, we have nothing.
Hey, wisps. Oh, damn. I mean, that's actually kind of sad. Because, well, at least I wasn't the one who murdered every single elf in here. It was just that rogue. And then, like, this guys just arrived and just murdered all of the innkeepers. No more inns for elves. Okay, Sylvanas should be here. Oh, what's happening? It's raining. Oh, Roots? Mass entanglement? Well, that's just cheating. Hey, it should have broken.
You will come no further, Banshee Queen.
Oh, look at the wisps. Oh my god, that looks awesome.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush the... Oh, fools! At least now we know how dangerous the wisps can be.
Can I just fly over it though?
What joy is there in this curse?
I've been tracking Malfurion's every movement. The Lord of the Forest cannot hope to outmatch one who served as Ranger General of Silvermoon. What? Okay, how does that make any sense, right? Surely this druid who is in the forest, he cannot match the Ranger General of Silvermoon who has been retired for 10,000 years now. Well, not 10,000, but like, you know what I mean. Careful, Onyx, the forest is still brimming with Stormrage's forces. Look out behind you! What? Oh, hey there, Huntress. Wait, okay, this thing is on cooldown now? Well, that's lame. It used to not have a cooldown. You would spend mail... Okay. They really redesigned this class, I guess. Casting is really slow, by the way. That's fine, though. Oh, they still keep coming? That's cool. Okay, yeah, I need to relearn my class now. It is so weird that I cannot spam flame shocks anymore. Oh my god. Oh, and I cannot cast Earth Shock prematurely. It just requires you hard 60 Maelstrom. That's interesting though. I guess they streamlined it a little bit to make it equal to other classes, because other classes just generate a pool of something and then they have a set value to spend it. And Shamans were kind of chaotic, as like you could cast a 20 power Maelstrom Earth Shock or a 120 power Earth Shock, like, and right, and it would be like completely different. And now it's 60 across the board. Earthquake 60, Earth Shock 60. This thing still crits if it's cast into a Flame Shock. Generates 10 Maelstrom, 8 Maelstrom. This does not generate Maelstrom. I don't think it used to. I don't remember. I think it used to. I think it used to generate as much as a Lightning Bolt. I might be wrong. But it's just a buffer now. It does a lot of damage though, so that's good. Affects 5 targets with Chain Lightning, that's nice. So this just does damage and then more damage, 6-second cooldown. What about my passives? Are they all the same? 50% chance to trigger a neck a second time. 85% normal damage. Okay, everything else seems to be the same. It's weird. I still have my Ascendance. When your spells cause an elemental overload, you gain 2% haste for 10 seconds. I mean, it's probably nice for AoEing or something like that. Does this have a cooldown? No. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so you have a choice between Stormkeeper or Ascendant. Okay, that's cool. That's fine.
I have no time for
Malfurion will
games.
soon return with an army. The Kaldorei have finally halted our progress. In a perfect world, we could have marched all the way to Oberdin and taken Teldrassil before they could even slow us down, but it matters little. Malfurion will try to hold us back until his fleet returns from Silicis. Until then, his army is too small. If only we could find a path through these damned wisps. I have an idea. Let's have a chat with Saurfang.
There will
Saurfang?
be nowhere to run when next we meet Malfurion. To Zorumgar, quickly!
Quickly to Zorumgar. That's a cool mount you have there. Why does it have fell magic on it though? Can I just like fly over it? Okay, so the thing is, the thing that I'm interested about right now is, will I die or is this an invisible wall? There's only one way to find out. There is no way of stopping the legendary Shaman Ronix. Oh, I guess it does damage to you as you move through it. Oh, okay, I see. It was so dumb when I just ran first through it. Just nothing happened. Okay, I see how this works. I mean, Sylvanas, I just like... Sylvanas? Hey, Sylvanas, I can just like move through it and kill all of them if you want me to. Wait, what do I have as a troll? That's something I haven't checked. So Berserking gives me 15% haste? Man, they nerfed this thing into the ground. I think it used to be like 50% or something crazy like that. And then they reduced it, and I think now they reduced it again. I might be wrong. Experience gains from killing beasts increased by 20%. Well, this is buffed. I think it used to be 10%. The Voodoo Shuffle reduces the duration of movement and pairing effects by 20%. It's only roots and slows. Health regeneration increased by 10%, and you just regenerate a little bit in combat. That's like no longer relevant ever since Spirit was removed. Oh, he wants to give me like a quest to kill Murlocs or something. That's fun. The Teldrassil have begun to reinforce Darkshore. Our path to Teldrassil will be more difficult than we had anticipated. Sylvanas, what do you have to say about this?
We are the Forsaken.
Malfurion knows
We will
that
slaughter
his
anyone
Wisp
who
Wall is
stands
a
in
temporary
our way.
measure. He is buying time for reinforcements to arrive in Teldrassil. It is imperative that we find a way through that wall, and quickly. I want you to take our explosive reserves and apply pressure. You will not be able to bring it down, but you may be able to find us an opening. I will have a squadron ready to strike once you break ground. Zarvik Blastwix should have a few bombardiers for the job. Are we just gonna kamikaze them or
Surely it is
something?
nothing our Dark Rangers and a few demolishers cannot overcome, my lady.
The scouting party I led to Malfurion underestimated the Wisps, and they paid the price for doing so. We cannot destroy the Wisps, not in numbers enough to matter, but we may be able to disperse them.
Interesting. The Wisps respond to Malfurion's call. But what if more of the forest were to cry out for help?
Precisely what I was thinking. Champion, would you be so kind as to test our theory?
Aye aye, War Chief. Let's go. Let's bombard those wisps. The War Chief wants to scare off the wisps, eh? I have just the thing. You wanna fly this thing? Yes, I want to fly this thing. Or do you wanna drop the bombs? I wanna fly and drop bombs.
Explosions? Buddy, you got it. Hop into one of these beauties and take it for a spin.
Yes, let's take it for a spin. I'm pretty sure like the spirits, like all of the Loa spirits or whatever shamans worship, they will rejoice with this. We're just gonna burn down the forest, if I understand this correctly, and kill some wisps. Nobody likes wisps, right? Oh dang, what am I supposed to do? Or am I supposed to... Oh. Well, actually this is kinda lame. That rocket is just so irrelevant. It's set. Wait, is everything set? Can I set this on fire? It has like weird delayed explosions to it, unless that's wisps catching fire. Oh, that's wisps catching fire. Oh damn, okay. Are they repairing those trees? Cause that's cheating. Okay, cool. Well, we just burned down some trees, some wisps. It was fun. They can no longer gather that lumber. Is this it? I guess that's it. That was fast. Hey, Sylvanas, we just killed a bunch of wisps. Do you like us
What
now?
are we, if not slaves to this torment?
Now is the time to strike, champion. Passing through the wall will not be easy, but I think it's something you can handle. Do what you must to prevail and meet me on the other side. I will lead a squad of sturdy soldiers and as many demolishers as can survive the passing. We may not take it to their nests today, but outcome of this war does not rest on one victory alone. It will come as the result of 1,000 small victories. So let's get started, shall we? Yes, quite.
It seems the wisps are susceptible to distraction. We will exploit this weakness to get past them. Saurfang, take a squad into Felwood. Seek a path over the mountain into Darkshore. But leave the siege weapons under my command. We will squeeze Malfurion from both sides.
War Chief, there is no safe passage through Felwood.
Find one or make one. Time is a luxury we do not possess.
No many smugglers, light collar.
I beg your pardon?
I am not naive. There is little chance that Everlook receives all its cargo through legitimate means. Someone is using a hidden route through Felwood.
Most smugglers would prefer to avoid the attention of the High Overlord. But I believe we can locate one who can be persuaded to assist us.
Then it is decided. Saurfang, Nathanos, you will leave at once.
Everyone left. Well, oh.
Weapons ready!
Oh, there's he go. Hey guys, you forgot your demolishers. Guys? Guys? Demolishers? Guys? Oh well. Let's go squeeze that Malfurion. From both sides. Oh boy. I mean, it's about time he would die, right? Like, he was fighting the first Burning Legion, he was fighting the second invasion of the Burning Legion, he defeated them on the third time, so like, it's time, right? Like, it's time to let go and just accept your fate as a dead druid. Oh damn, that wall hurts! Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to like go through it? The legendary warrior I am? Oh no, I'm supposed to like fly around it. Man, this looks epic, by the way. Like, it's really well done. Like, it looks so damn nice.
We pass through the wall on my command.
Yes.
Brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves, people.
Pass through the wall quickly. I
Oh,
cannot hold
damn.
it much longer.
What is that? That's a banshee power? Was she screaming at wisps?
Pain is bearable. Just give me a moment.
That's interesting. You know what I like though? That she isn't huge. Because usually they make
not relent, hero.
all
These
heroes
savage
like 10
elves
times
will do
bigger
you
than
no
everything
such
else.
favor. What joy is there in
Malfurion will
this
return with his forces, but until then, let's press on. Clearing them out, they have amassed an army before us. But it is no matter, the Horde war machine will not be stopped. Go into the Master's Glaive and dispatch their warriors, their sentinels, any who would raise a blade against my soldiers. Clear out the petty rabble that seeks to delay the inevitable. Okay. The Kaldari have brought their siege weaponry to the field. They are currently using it to oppose mine. We need these demolishers to reach Teldrassil if we hope to stand any chance of capturing it. Go and destroy their glaive throwers as swiftly as you are able. They think they will stop my advance here. They are mistaken. Show them the gravity of their error. I will. I will do just that. So burn the glaive throwers and just kill 7 elves? Well, that's an easy task for a legendary hero like me. The one who defeated Argus himself. and was crucial in the success of capturing Sargeras. Filthy elves, get out of my sight. It actually feels really weird to play. Oh man, that looks cool. They definitely upgraded the textures for chain lightning. Oh my god, it looks epic. Oh yes, finally they gave lightning bolt proper animation. Because like it used to be kinda lame. Now it's like a lot more lightning-y and a lot more spell effects on it. Oh, that looks cool. Okay. Maybe that's because wait, maybe that was just my fault. Maybe I wasn't using particle density. Oh, I can even improve it higher. Let's go. Ultra particle density. So many particles. Oh my gosh. I do like how the lightning bolt looks like now. Cause like chain lightning used to look cool, but then like they redesigned lightning bolt so many times. Cause it used to be like a nature spell that you used to like shoot out, like a ball lightning almost. And now it's like this connecting lightning like that, right? And it used to look a bit lame. Why are they all naked? Night elves? No wonder you're losing. I mean, I understand that you came from trolls and everything, but like, look at me. I'm all dressed up and ready to fight with my legendary gear. And these night elves are just... What are you doing? What are you doing even? Okay, what do I... Oh, I just burned it down like that? It wasn't even firing. I guess they are all too close range or something. Those grunts are just standing there tanking all the damage. Man, somebody is really mismicroing those. Feels bad. Oh, I think I need to be using my survivability gear for this. Cause I'm losing health. I don't want to lose health. This one? Okay, good enough. So if I stand still, I'm just gonna be passively healed. I keep forgetting to use Earth Shock. So basically now, every time you hit 60, you just want to use Earth Shock. Something like that? I guess you would want to save it for buffs, maybe? That's like the extent of it. Let's use a Fire Elemental. In fact, it's a Primal Fire Elemental. Because I took the talent for it. I guess Earthen Rage would be nice too. I really don't want to be playing with Ice Fury. Like, I don't like that. Spamming Earth Shocks isn't too fun. Frost Shocks, I should say. Also... Wait, Frost Shocks do not use Maelstrom. Oh, that's interesting. That is so interesting. Maybe Ice Fury is the way to go then, since, well, they don't use Maelstrom anymore. So it's like you save a lot of Maelstrom for your Earth Shocks, and you can even like chain Earth Shock, Frost Shock, and everything. Maybe I should be playing with Earth Fury. I think I will just be playing with Earthen Rage until I like figure out a build. Because it's just like a passive benefit all the time, whereas Primal Elementalist is only relevant if you're using Bloodlust paired up with your Elementals and things like that, right?
What are we, if not
You would ask a question, clearing them out. We are one step closer to our goals. This was an easy victory, do not expect it to be this simple in the future. Malfurion will return with his forces, but until then, let's press on. Look up! See them scattered among the trees? No, I don't see anything there, Sylvanas. You're probably just imagining things. Those brightly glowing owls are not living, breathing denizens of the forest. They are Kaldorei magic. Sentries. A ruse reporting everything they see back to Malfurion. We can't have that now, can we? Deal with them, Ronix, but take care, they aren't the only enemies in the forest. We cannot allow anything or anyone to stand in our way. Oh, I see them now, Sylvanas. Thank you for sniping one for me. Now we know how they look. Oh, there we go. Sentry Owl. Isn't there like... Can't hunters tame those? I think there's one that hunters can tame that look just like that. I'm gonna use a tome and just switch to Earth and Rage right now before anything else happens. Okay, let's kill that Sentry Owl first, and then we're gonna switch it. Oh, that poor Demon Hunter. I messed up. Okay, Earth and Rage. It should look cool. What is this? Oh, it's a tome. Man, I'm so happy that they allowed this like tagging system to happen. That's actually a thing now. Because it used to be whoever pulls the mob is the only person getting the quest. Everyone else is just gonna have to wait. Oh, it used to be so stupid. Let's pull that one too. And now it's really easy to do stuff. You don't even have to group up in parties. Well, I guess that's a bad part, because less socializing in an MMORPG, but nobody does that anyway. I really miss the ability to spam my flame shocks. It's so weird that I actually have to wait 6 seconds. And it's no longer getting empowered, because it used to be if you cast it at 20 Maelstrom, it's gonna like last forever. It's no longer a thing. Set duration, 6-second cooldown. I guess it's the way it used to be before. Like prior to Legion. That's actually how Flame Shock would function. But I really liked the way it worked. But now I got my Tremor Totem back, hell yeah. Actually, like, it would be cool to get more totems back. Because, well, Shamans used to have like 20 totems. And then they removed most of them. Now, in Legion we only got Earthbind and the Stun Totem. And that's it. Actually there was a Rooting Totem talent. But that's whatever. Now we at least get Tremor Totem back, which would dispel fears. Actually it's Fear, Charm and Sleep. Which is nice, I guess, like it's helpful. Sometimes, very rarely, but it's still helpful. Like it was a nice piece of utility to have, but at the same time, Shamans had so much utility that it was just so annoying, I guess, fighting them in PvP. And also like in PvE, like a Shaman would always be useful. So you would like get Shamans instead of other classes, and that would be probably annoying for those classes, right? So they removed it. But I liked it. Being a Shaman, I really liked how I could do pretty much anything in the game. I could heal, I could do damage, I could even tank if I really wanted to. There was an ability, there was like legit an ability that would allow you to tank. Like it would increase your threat generation, and also later on in like Cataclysm when they introduced like Unleash Weapon mechanic, that would also allow you to taunt the target. Oh, that was so fun.
What joy is there in this
Nicely
curse?
done. With the eyes of the forest shut, one thing remains. The ears, ancients. They feel the vibrations of our footsteps and report our every move to Malfurion. Got the torch handy? Hell yeah, let's go. Wait, an ancient? Oh, that's just sad. I like ancients. They are kinda nice. Do I need to like solo him? Aren't you supposed to help me or something? Dark Rangers? Who are you shooting at? Wait, if Dark Rangers are a thing, why aren't they a thing? Like as a class? Because those are straight up Dark Rangers. I guess lots of things aren't things, so whatever. I keep spamming my Gust. It's not a thing anymore, stop doing that.
We are the Forsaken.
Come champion, let
We
us
will
take this
slaughter
ancient
anyone
grove.
who stands.
Sylvanas, your foul deeds desecrate this sacred place. Undo Falador.
Malfurion, how gracious of you to join us. Who would have guessed that you would come to protect your precious trees?
Be gone, witch.
My eyes! It burns. Where did you fly away to, little bird?
It was just a sunfire spell, really? Did he just like kill all of us with just a sunfire spell? That's so lame. I'm fortunate to have commanders like you. Yes.
I have no time for games.
The Blackwood Den. We have not moved all of our troops into Darkshore yet, but I think we have enough to justify establishing a foothold somewhere. I know just the place. Just south of here is the Blackwood Den. Its inhabitants, the Furbolgs, have been driven into a hysteria. Hysteria? With our enemies pouring from the north, the Furbolgs threat is a nuisance we cannot afford. I will lead another squad past the wall while you negotiate with the Furbolgs. Aggressive inspiration. Nothing rallies the horde more than their banner standing in the ruin of an enemy stronghold. Go to Blackwood Den, take the territories there, raise the horde banners, and let none question our dominance over this land. Nobody shall question you, Sylvanas. Nobody. The ultimate war chief. The Dark Lady herself. Oh, hey there. Are you hysteric? You don't seem hysteric much, but I've been told you were, so you're gonna all burn. Ancient spirits guide me. It's really weird playing Elemental right now. It's not as smooth as it used to be in Legion, although I do crazy damage, so I don't know. At least it seems like I'm doing crazy damage, but I'm just like killing 111 mobs while wearing like heroic gear, raid heroic gear, so it's not even heroic, it's like it used to be like 960 average. So yeah, it should be easy, and it is easy, so like can't complain, something like that. What was that he did? The Demon Hunter. It was like a weird rune appeared on top of them. I never seen that. I really should check all of the classes now after the patch. Because apparently lots of them changed. And I so far have only seen the changes on my Shaman. Nobody else has been updated. Well, for me, in my head. And I have yet to learn how to play this. It's so weird. But it's also nice, because now you have something to master again. Because, well, it used to be kind of stale. As in, I knew exactly what to do at any second or given moment. And now, I don't. Now I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's fun to learn again.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
I don't know. Can we like kill that boy? Can we like kill that boy? How long is my range? 40 yards. Good to know.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter
Just you wait,
anyone who
champion.
stands in
Once
our
we have
way.
conquered their Nessus, and the elders of the Blackwood tribe will be thanking us for restoring peace to the den. We just need to burrow it for a moment. This is not a time for subtle gestures. While the rest of our army sets up camp, you should follow me. I spotted something interesting on my way back from Zoromgar. I'll admit, not even I could have predicted such fortuitous such fortuitous happenstance. Come with me, champion, and bring a pickaxe? I don't have any of those.
Gather your gear and follow me. Bring every shredder we have.
What the hell are we doing? Shredders? Are we gonna like unbirch a tree? Is that how it's said? What's gonna happen here? Oh. What? What is this? Why is it glowy like that? Hey, goblins. Oh,
With this in
what?
our grasp, all who dare to oppose the Horde will fall. Proceed with caution, champion. It seems the Alliance has beaten us to it.
What?
That ship must have come from Darnassus, which means I have a crow to hunt.
Oh, a small Furion? Oh, so it's like a shipment of Azerite. Okay, that makes more sense. Cause like, why the hell would there be Azerite here just randomly standing?
Yeah? What do you
Lying.
want?
You heard the word, Chief. We got work to do. Yes, we are gonna make sure this Azerite ain't falling into the hands of the Alliance. You heard the word, Chief. We gotta, yeah. Get to those ruins and collect some of the stuff. This whole attack is done for it. For if the Night Elves get their hands on that Azerite. What? Sure. Yeah. The Alliance got the Azerite here before us. The place is crawling with Night Elves. Yes, we got it. The Night Elves are here and there's Azerite. Kill as many of them as you can see. We're gonna make sure none of them deliver even an ounce of Azerite to the Alliance.
Took my head off my
Do you say Azerite? Hey guys, did you know that we have Azerite in here that we gotta farm? Yeah, like Azerite. You see those crows? They have Azerite in them, and we're gonna make sure that this Azerite doesn't fall into the Alliance's hands. Because Azerite is very important to the Horde, and we need to collect all the Azerite we can find.
I need a target.
Stupid druids. Well, I used to be able to make the jump happen, back when I had my gust of wind. Now I actually have to... There are so many places now that will be completely inaccessible to me as a shaman. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do here even? Okay, I guess I have an idea. Wow, this is just so lame. Like, I'm legit confused. Not confused, but like, it's gonna be hard to adapt to this. Because you used to be able to jump over those gaps like that. Now only hunters can do that. Still can't believe that I can spam Flame Shock. Like, I keep doing that. I'm so used to doing that, it's like a part of my rotation now. And I just kind of spam it. And it never happens. How strong is my Earthquake right now? It's actually pretty bad. I'm pretty sure it used to just clear a pack of mobs if they are the same level as I am. Damn. Well, let's collect this Azerite deposit. And let's make sure to grab this Azerite too. Okay, let's grab this Azerite. You know what I can do to climb this? I can do this, yeah? Yeah, that's cool. It's lame now. I actually have to use flying to get places now? Screw that. But if that's what it takes to collect all of the Azerite, I will make sure to do that. Is there like a bigger supply somewhere? I'm tired of collecting it one by one. Usually there is like, with quests like this, with collectible quests, at least now, the way they design it, usually there's like a way to collect a stack of something if you either kill something special or like there's like a bigger cluster somewhere guarded by more mobs. So you don't have to like collect it one by one. And it seems like it's not the case in this scenario. I was thinking about just jumping this and I would have just landed in the water. I swear, I miss my gust so much. It was like such a huge part of my character. Such a big part of the experience I had with the game, and it's gone. I'm gonna miss it so much. Maybe it's in the PvP talents? Wait, maybe that's actually a thing. Maybe it's in the PvP talents. But then in order to use it, I would need to enable war mode. That's actually a cool thing because you can enable this war mode and that would enable all of these talents that are now disabled, but you can get like all of these extra benefits for your talents if you want to, and some extra experience. I think this was like a really smart idea, because it used to be that PvP talents would only work versus PvP targets. Now they will be active as long as you have war mode active, and you can only activate it in capitals and disable it only in capitals. So it's like, if you're gonna enable it, it's like, you better commit to it, right? I think that's a very smart plan. That should do it. The Night Elves won't know what hit him. Ooh, that was a close call. Those Night Elves should have just ran away when they had a chance, really. I think we got a handle on things here. You gotta bring all this Azerite back to Zarvik Blastwix in the main camp. He's gonna know just how to use this stuff to really take down the Alliance. Are we gonna bomb them with Azerite? Okay, so this is basically like nukes. We're just gonna be dropping nukes on them. Like, seriously. Like, this is quite literally the equivalent of like nuclear power. So yeah, Azerite for me, you shouldn't have. Just kidding, of course you should have. Let's blow them up, right?
Got me some Azerite. That's the good stuff. Let me just hold on a second, will you? I'll add in a bit of this. Smash it in real good. A little gunpowder, some fuses, and copper chips. A couple of dashes of my secret ingredient, and voila! The modifications are complete. This thing is the bomb. Now, seriously, to blow the top hat off of Gallywix's pleasure palace. Makes a goblin proud, you know?
Yes. I like how they referenced Gallywix's pleasure palace. That's cool. Let me tell you, kids, this may be some of the best work I've ever done. Now that the upgrades are in place, there is no time to waste. The battle is raging over at Wildbend River. Take the modified Hellion into battle and give him hell. Oh, that's a Hellion that gives them hell. Why didn't you accept it? There we go. Well, let's fly in and bomb them with Azerite, cause that makes sense. This thing is so slow. Maybe you should have put some Azerite into its engines instead. Are we bombing them yet? Oh, it's like a clash here. So we got Azerite slugs. It's just a small thing, and unleash a salvo of Azerite rockets. Well, let's go. Oh, it's salvo like that? I thought I would like channel it. Okay, I see. So we just kind of like shoot this, and then we just bombard them with a salvo, like that. Like boom. All of them die. Azerite is awesome. Everyone should use it. How is it Huntress invulnerable to it? Oh, there we go. We just gotta target really precisely. Tree of Life? More like Tree of Dead. Oh, we need to slay the Ancients? Can I like shoot past them and it will still hit? Okay, cool. No, it doesn't work. Is it too far? Do I need to shoot a salvo? Nope, that didn't work. I guess it's too far. Well, let's kill this ancient then. Oh, it doesn't work against those ones? That's lame. That's lame, Blizzard. Cool. Well, this was kind of like a standoff, and now they are all burning. Wait, where did these people even come from? Cause Sylvanas only brought like 5 people with her. Where did all of these boys come from?
What joy is there in this
For
curse?
every enemy we slay, to replace them on the battlefield. This stalemate is unwise to pursue. Let's regroup at the Blackwood Den. Shouldn't that be like what they say when fighting the Scourge rather than other way around. I guess these guys aren't the Scourge. Scourge. They are the undead. It's different somehow. Do I seriously like? Oh damn! That was actually kind of cool. Just seeing her jump around, that was pretty neat. Good job. So we're just gonna be flying back and forth all the time, I guess. That's fun. I mean, after we are done with this place, there will be no alliance left. That's for sure.
Time for games. Wild Bend River is locked in a stalemate, and Malfurion knows it. We must stay the course for now. I will continue leading our soldiers through the wall while we await word from Saurfang. In the meantime, we will do all that we can to keep the Kaldorei under pressure. We shall not afford them the luxury of a peaceful night's rest. This is war.
Okay. Oh, so I see. So like she was constantly channeling troops through this thing. It wasn't just like a one-time effort. I see.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
For the Horde!
What? What?
Saurfang, it's about time. Look around you, hero. What a lovely sight. The wisps are scattering, one by one. The wall comes crashing down. Now is the time. The world tree is ours for the taking. Find Saurfang. We shall finish this once and for all.
What happened here? Oh damn! Oh my god! You actually have world quests here? That's really cool. And they give you 210 item level? Oh. Well, actually that's pretty good item level. I guess if you're like a fresh 110 character and you just come here, just kill some random enemies who can't really fight back too much, you can very quickly gear up like that. That's very cool.
Look up and around you. The trees have eyes, champion.
Oh, it's the world quests? We don't need those. We don't need those, Sylvanas. We are an epic. Like, we killed the planet. Like, just to oh, there is this tornado here. That's cool. Just to point it out, like, I killed a planet. A planet.
Show them what the Horde is capable of.
A planet. We don't need this stupid gear from here. Yeah, there was like an epic battle all the way leading all the way up here, but we have no time for games.
What would you ask of me?
Our journey was treacherous, but we never lost sight of our goal. I will not slay innocents. If they do not raise arms against us, we shall spare them. Enter Lordanel and capture any civilians you find there. They shall be questioned and then released.
Do not grow old.
I am he that watches they. I am the fist of retribution, that which does quell the what? Recalcitrant, yeah. Dare you defy the war chief? Dare you face my merciless judgment? I don't know, you are too smart for me, dude. Driving them out. This is it. Lordanel is all that stands in our way before we capture Darnassus and reclaim Kalimdor. Rout the defenses. We cannot risk allowing a single enemy to escape until we have secured control over the world tree. I want this place in order by the time the war chief arrives. Lordanel has mustered significant reinforcements on its shore, enough to drive us back. One swift strike and we can end this threat. You will break through their lines and slay the two commanders. Without leadership, this force will crumble.
You die in battle against a hated enemy.
Yes, we hate the Alliance, so let's go die in battle against them. That only makes sense, right? So I gotta kill the sentinels. Okay. Hey sentinel, attack me. There we go. And then we need to kill the protectors. Oh, the protector is just another defender. Okay. That's cool. Well, let's kill him. Let's kill this boy. I even pulled it from an NPC. That's how good I am. What do we have? Oh, we gotta secure the civilians. Hey. Modra Snuff, Renes Gorlaw. Yes, let me secure you. Melkaras Magis Ludarung Ashnesirsko Kashveknov. Yeah, I think so too. I actually like how they made that work, cause if you try to talk to Alliance, they like actually don't understand you, and if Alliance talks to you, you also don't understand them. Like you will see gibberish like that. So it's actually pretty cool that they included it for this. Although it was weird to hear all of the Alliance people like in the very beginning of this quest line. Like we would go through that Alliance, the very first Alliance target we had, and we would actually be able to understand what the Sentinels were talking about. So it's actually kind of weird that we were able to understand that, but this is hidden from us, you know? It's all good though. Olisors and what's Rasma? Garrett Boer, yes. Glonon Denlaw, yeah. Yeah. A Nudland of Armador? Glonon Denlaw, yeah. Gloin. Oh, Gloin Udenlaw. Oh yeah. Why are all of them wearing those weird suits? What the hell? Anutland of Armador? Anutland of Armador, yeah. I thought so too. It's actually really hard pulling mobs now when playing Elemental, because it used to be amazing. Like now you definitely... Because pulling was super easy with like a Shadow Priest or Warlock, because you can just spam your debuffs on them and like it will pull all of them and then you blow them up super fast. Shamans didn't really have that luxury, and then they had it, and now we don't have that again, so that's kind of lame. Olislos Anvos Rasmod, Gardebur. Modras Nuf Regensor Law. Yeah. Regensor Law, in fact. Yeah. I'm sorry for my common accent. I don't know. It's not too that great. But I'm trying my best. It's just hard to speak common when you spoke Orcish your whole life. You know? Omelka Neode Anbor Nudbur Gardebur. Gloin Undenlaw. Gloin Undenlaw to you too, my friend. Okay, let's nuke all of these people. Let's get some earthquakes going. Oh yes. Quite wonderful. Okay, so we killed all of the defenders. Now rescue the civilians, and I need to kill the commanders. Oh, was that lightning? Damn, that looks epic now. I'm really glad they improved the spell effects for this. This is amazing. I am glad that I'm playing a Shaman. Like, my god, that looks epic. Oh, it looks so nice. Oh, it looks so nice. Hey, Druid of the Claw. Let me kill you. I remember waking you up, all of you guys. All of the Druids of the Claw that were just sleeping with Malfurion. You had to wake them up to stop the burning invasion. And now we just kill them all. Well, I guess it is what it is. Let's go ascend for once, shall we? Yes. So is it still worth using Flame Earth Shock while being ascended? Because it used to be really worth it to use it at full charge, but now since there is no such thing as full charge, it's always only 60 maelstrom, I'm not sure that it's worth doing that. It's 3000 damage. Oh, I guess it does a ton of okay, it is definitely worth using Earth Shock on cooldown. It's 4000 damage compared to 800 here, which is a guaranteed crit, which makes it 1600, 1800, because all the crits on elemental shamans are actually stronger than the usual ones, so something like that. And yeah, but it will always be that damage, whereas this can crit and it will be even more damage, right? So it's definitely worth using Earth Shock on cooldown. Okay, we are learning things, that's good. Which talents do I have? Like certain talents, I don't know even. Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning have a 50% of normal chance to cause a second elemental overload. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's worth doing this with like a mastery build. And then you just overload the overloads. That could be fun, maybe. Oh, then we can replace our fire elemental with a storm elemental. Each time you cast lightning bolt or chain lightning, the cast time of lightning bolt and chain lightning is reduced by 3%. Oh, that's probably amazing with a haste build then. And then we got liquid magma. So this is probably a single target. Maybe this is also a single target. It's probably like, yeah. I mean, if you pair this up with Primal Elementalist and a Bloodlust, like that's amazing damage right there. Is Bloodlust still as strong as it used to be? 30% haste for 40 seconds. Yep, it's just as strong as it used to be. Oh, that's good to know. I thought they were like trying to remove how powerful it is. Oh my god, can you imagine if there was still a split between like Shamans only for the Horde and Paladins only for the Alliance, and only Horde had access to Bloodlust? Still, like my god, it would be so unfair. Oh my lord.
I'm Saurfang, brother of Bloxodon.
We've shown honor to our enemy today. This has almost been too easy. I congratulate you on your success, but I sense something is not quite right. Lordanel is now secure, but something is amiss. There has been no sign of storm rage. Oh, this is the end. This is the end of this. Malfurion would have never left Lordanel fall without a fight. He must have gone after her. My army has approached from the north, and our reinforcements have arrived from the south, which means that they are not along any of the roads. Search the forest with me, champion. We will find them and be done with this once and for all.
We are the true might. Make haste. The war chief awaits.
Let's make haste. It is kinda weird though that we just want to straight up kill Malfurion. Like that is such a huge deal. Because he is like a legendary hero who saved this planet so many freaking times. And we just want to run up to him and just slaughter him out of existence, right? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Also, he did not like Illidan too much, and then Illidan saved us all. And yeah, maybe he deserves this after all. But seems like we found them.
The war chief faces storm rage alone. I must. Saurfang. A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Regret nothing. You did well.
It was not my place to interfere.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my time. Finish him and be done with it. Take a moment if you like. Then take his head. Meet me at the World Tree.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
Malfurion! No!
You did not kill him, Orc. Why?
I struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Because you spared Malfurion, I will offer you a choice. Attempt to stop me from taking him away and die, or remain there kneeling in the dirt and live.
You have a choice as well. Take him to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here, so that you both survive. Come, champion. We must follow our war chief to victory.
To victory! Loktargar, yes. Are they teleporting? Stormwind, Hearthstone. So all of the Night Elves are gonna hang out in Stormwind from now on? Is that it? Cause I mean, Tyrande and Malfurion ran away. Like there is no way coming back from that, right? Oh, it's burning! Everything is burning! Okay, this looks lame. Let me fix that. Okay, it's not fixed. So, well, too bad, I guess. I guess I can't see that. That's weird, though. Oh well.
What joy is there in this curse?
Yes, I am ready.
Secure the beach. Prepare to invade the tree.
Why? Why? You've already won. Only innocents remain in the tree.
This is war.
No. This is hatred. Rage. Windrunner. You were defender of your people. Do you not remember?
I remember. A fool. Take her! Run! Life is pain. Hope fails. Now you understand. Ah, don't grieve. You'll soon join your loved ones.
I grieve for you. You've made life your enemy. And that is a war you'll never win. can kill us, but you cannot kill hope.
Can't I? Burn it. Burn it!
I mean, yeah, just burn it. Pretty simple. Quite simple. Oh, now it's remains of their Nessus. So that stuff is just gone. Like, I probably can't even fly there, even if I tried. Also, I could try. I actually kind of want to go there and try to explore. So, I know that there is like a lot of controversy surrounding this. Like, Sylvanas being super evil, Horde is just wants to kill everybody and stuff. But, but, from like a strategic point of view, like assuming that Horde and Alliance will eventually end up fighting each other, which they will, because that's how it has been forever. Like, we had 7 expansions of fighting like mutual evil. Like, we defeated the Old Gods, the Lich Kings, the Burning Legion, the Iron Horde invasion. All of those threats were not enough to unite us. Why the hell would anybody assume that now is where Alliance and Horde become friends? No, that's just not gonna happen, right? Because it just won't happen. That makes sense. Like, you need to be crazy to think otherwise, right? So Sylvanas, being the only reasonable person here, actually understands it, right? And hell, even like Horde had like Thrall as a warchief for the longest time, like the most pacifist warchief ever. He was like, let's just make peace, guys, let's just make peace and just unite together and we'll all live and prosper. No, we're gonna kill orcs instead, right? It was like, what? Even he then eventually gave up, just gave the warchief leadership to Garrosh and told him to just kill everybody, which he did. But like, seriously, right? This was a very huge strategic move, because yes, like if their Nessus was still here and they could just funnel Silius through the sea without Horde ever touching them, like the Horde would be screwed so damn hard. Even if Anduin didn't want to end it, like even if Anduin was like, you know what, Horde guys, let's just let them have their fun, right? Somebody would still be able to use that Azerite and just nuke everyone out of existence, right? So the only way to stop that from happening would be to cut off this like Darnassus, Teldrassil supply route from the Alliance. Like, that's kind of the only way to make it work. So like, we strike at them here, it like breaks them like from almost like the center of the Alliance. It leaves like a giant fracture in them. And now the forces are stabilized. Like, now Horde is equal to Alliance in this upcoming war that will inevitably going to happen. So it wasn't like a bloodthirsty revenge plan of Sylvanas. It was the most like cold-hearted, calculated move that a warchief needs to make. Maybe we just need this kind of a warchief in the Horde. For once, the one who actually knows how to like win things and just make good decisions rather than passionate decisions, you know? I really feel like that's the case here, even though everyone thinks that she's just hateful and just evil and wants to kill everybody. She actually tries to make sure that like the Horde endures, and by any cost, I guess, but still, like, the Horde will endure from this. Like, this definitely is going to help Horde survive in the long run. So it's not like a bad thing, at least in my opinion. Again, assuming that we are going to war, which we are. So yeah, like, you gotta win it, otherwise you're gonna lose it. Or at least you want to end up in a stalemate, and this is the road to at least a stalemate.
We are the Forsaken. We
The
will slaughter
flames
anyone
cast
who stands
Sylvanas'
in our
face
way.
in shadow.
When I sent you on this mission, I did not foresee this outcome. Our attack was meant to end a war before it began. To capture an enemy's home and annihilate their leaders in one stroke. To inflict a wound that would bleed the Alliance dry. We have only partially succeeded. The Alliance will retaliate. They will come for us. For me, for you. But they are bleeding. Their anger will prove a weakness, not a strength, in the war to come. Rest while you can. Prepare for the battles ahead. I will have need of you.
Like, she didn't even want to burn it down in the first place. She just wanted to kill Malfurion, which, okay, maybe that's like an over-exaggeration. Like, maybe just don't kill Malfurion just out of nowhere. Like, maybe there is another way to do it. But I guess she knows best. Well, maybe just don't burn down all the Night Elf children. But that's just kind of happened. Whatever.